You're listening to 17 Carat K-Pop. For more about this show, as well as my other podcast, How to Stan, visit 17caratkpop.weebly.com. There you'll find episode guides, as well as additional reading, more exclusive content, tons of great stuff. And never miss an update, an album review, interview, etc. by subscribing to the free newsletter, howtostan.substack.com. You could also become a paying subscriber on Substack, and that means you're supporting an independent creator and become part of a community, howtostan.substack.com. Enjoy the show! Hi everybody, welcome back to 17 Carat K-Pop. Today I would like to introduce you to a K-R&B artist from Local High Records. Shout out to them again for helping put this together. My interview with Jenny Lyric, a singer and songwriter who does some K-R&B but is really expanding her pop-based sound. Part of a duo called Coco Avenue in LA. Before that though, she's from St. Louis. She started uploading Korean covers on YouTube back in 2015. Really interested in what she had to say about working on music, both her original Korean music and just in general, being a K-pop fan, what she learned from her time in a group, all that kind of stuff. You can also watch this interview as a YouTube video at howtostan.substack.com and at 17 Carat K-Pop's YouTube channel. Instead of just interrupting the flow of her video responses I was sent, I'm just going to, right off the bat, tell you the kind of context she's discussing. So first of all, I asked her what I ask everybody, which is, how would you describe your music, and how would you finish the sentence, Jenny Lyric's music is blank, or Jenny Lyric is blank, because defining themselves in their own words, I always find very interesting. Then I asked kind of about her past, both in Coco Avenue, the duo, and just deciding to get into releasing her own original Korean music. I asked about her process, what it was like to work with her husband. One of her singles was signed to a publishing company, so I asked about the fate of that, what she would love to see it in someday, then future goals, dreams, and any final thoughts she wanted to share. Thanks again to Local High and Jenny Lyric, and enjoy the interview.
Hi, I'm Jenny Lyric, and this is my interview for 17 Carat. I would say that my music is basically a combination of everything that I love. It's pop music, it's R&B, it's K-pop, it encompasses all of my favorite things. I'd say Jenny Lyric's music is emotion. Everything that I write, everything that I sing, there's a story behind it, a feeling behind it that I felt at one point in time. So I'd say it's feeling, it's emotion. So I first got into Korean music back in 2012. I love telling this story. I was basically on YouTube listening to, I believe, it was probably some anime openings and endings, and then suddenly on the side I see Wonder Girls pop up, Wonder Girls Nobody, and that's how I got into K-pop, and I feel like a lot of second gen fans also got into K-pop that way. After that, it was just, that tunnel that we all go through when we dive into K-pop. And because I like the music so much, and it really sounded like the music that I grew up with, it sounded like R&B, it sounded like pop music. I feel like Coco Avenue really shaped me to be more confident. Back then, my group member was the one who was doing most of the songwriting, most of the creative side, and I was taking on more of the business role, but being with her and just seeing how talented she was helped me to grow and form my own talent when it comes to writing. Mixing family and work is very difficult because whenever we had disagreements about work, it became disagreements in the household. My husband isn't really a singer or an artist, so it was kind of his first time really actually doing vocals. So he was really nervous too, so I had to kind of, hype him up and let him know yeah, you got this too. So I'm pretty much in the same headspace when it comes to singing the songs that I write. And when I'm writing those songs, all of it comes from a place of something I felt. So when I'm writing it, I'm feeling that emotion. When I'm singing it, I'm feeling that same emotion. So Update came about because I was on a beat website at one point and there was this really soulful track and I was like, oh my God, I gotta have it, I gotta write to it. So I started writing and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write this in Korean. So I started writing it with some simple Korean, not too lyrical. While I was writing that song, I actually met my husband and he was a producer. So he also helps me to make the lyrics a little bit more poetic for the Korean audience. And he reproduced the song. And it was actually originally a Coco Avenue song. So after Coco Avenue broke up, that song was still really special to me because it was the first Korean song that I had ever written. So I wanted to remake it, so I remade it into an acoustic version. I ended up hitting up a guitarist that I met online and he killed it, and I re-released it. So I feel like Otte was the sound of my past. The whole time I was thinking like, because of Otte, like I'm a soul singer, I'm an R&B singer. But I realized a lot of the songs that I write just naturally are more pop leaning R&B. So I don't think it's too much representative of the sound that I'm going to continue with, but I do want to just keep expanding and trying out different sounds and see what works for me. It would actually be amazing and a dream come true if Otte was placed into some kind of movie or drama, kind of similar to Love and Leashes on Netflix. Something with like, a sexy vibe. I would love that. Honestly, it would be amazing to work with Jessie. Jessie is just killing it out there. She's killing it here. I love her sound. I love everything about her. She's somebody I really look up to, and it would be just a dream come true to be able to collaborate with her, writing or featuring or whatever. So what's next for me is I will be releasing a single in Korea on July 14th. It's like my first official release, so I'm really excited about that. I'm releasing it with my label Local High. And in the future, I'm hoping to be able to release an EP and then from there an album. People can follow me at Jenny the Lyric on Instagram. You can follow me at Jenny Lyric on TikTok. All of the streaming sites, Jenny Lyric, and SoundCloud, Jenny Lyric. Everywhere I'm Jenny Lyric. So I want my music to basically bring people of different communities together. I also want to just inspire people to let them know that, hey, you can do and pursue whatever it is that you want to do, regardless of what people have to say about it. Just continue it and keep doing you.